Just one small ember can burn down everything. Mario.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a fight?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Just got back from the movies, went and saw A Monkey Man. This is the Dev Patel. He directed, wrote, and starred in this movie. And apparently Jordan Peele had so much faith in this movie that he got Universal to back it, got it put in theaters. The trailer looked really cool. The trailer definitely gives off like an Indian John Wick type movie. There's a little bit more to it than that. It's got a really interesting story. Overall though, like without getting like too deep into it, it's a story of revenge. Dev Patel has some tragedy in his past and he's definitely on a mission. There's also some spiritual things that happen later on, and there's this monkey mythology, hence the Monkey Man name. But yeah, this movie was pretty interesting. I will say, if you are going into it thinking this is going to be like high octane 24/7 action like John Wick, it's not really what it is. There's a lot more story. I would compare this more to like original John Wick 1, not to John Wick 4. And I think when you wrap your mind around that, because I think when I went into it, I was like expecting, John Wick 4. And it's hard to duplicate John Wick 4. Just the nonstop insane action. But there are some cool action scenes in there. There's some really cool visuals. And I do think Dev Patel does a really good job directing this movie. There's some great mythology and scenery and symbolism in this. There's good performances. Sometimes the accents are a little thick. It's hard to understand some people, but for the most part, it wasn't that bad. I will say there is a lot of shaky camera. I went into it hearing about it. Specifically, I watched a Jeremy Jahns review right before I went to go see it, and so I was kind of going in, and I'll say for the fight scenes, for the most part, they were fine. Like there was definitely a lot of shake cams and a lot of like this, even in the non-fight scenes, there's a lot of like really close-up shots of people's faces, but there's sometimes during the chase, there's a car chase scene and where he's trying to escape. That's the worst shaky cam moment when the guy's following and he's just, which I'm sure my Apple is probably trying to like, because it's got that built-in fix for this now, but it's awful. And there's just no excuse for it in modern filmmaking. Like, I don't need the camera to shake for Dev Patel to run down a hallway. Like, can we just see him run down the hallway? Like, I don't even like it when they use it to like hide crappy fight choreography. Like, I don't know. It just bugs me. There's no excuse for this. Is 2020. We're not in the year 2000 anymore. Quit using shaky cam in your movies. Other than that, I enjoyed the movie. I don't think I liked it as much as I thought I was going to. Maybe my expectations were a little bit high. Like I said, probably thought that I was getting John Wick Chapter 4. It's not that, but the fight scenes are good. It has a good story. There's kind of a really depressing thing that happens in the middle of the movie. There's also some weird stuff in it that was kind of like, okay, whatever. And it was okay for me. Like, this was one where I was like, okay, if we get more of these, cool. If not, cool. Like, I think I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5. So I did enjoy it. There might be a future down the road where I would buy this and add it to the collection, but am I rushing out to watch this again? No. So, what did you guys think about this movie? I will say we went to the Thursday night showing of it and there was like 5 people in the theater. So that's a little worrying of the potential franchise future of this movie. But I do think Dev Patel deserves credit for this being his directorial debut. He's clearly passionate about this. And yeah, it deserved to be in theaters. So, yeah. Anyways, until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.